Hello everybody and welcome back to Alex Makes. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of an unboxing before we get into the recipe because I splurged and bought myself a KitchenAid mixer. So let's get right into this. Upon opening the box you find a coupon for 25% off of an attachment. And the attachment that was included with this one is this funnel thing for, I guess, flour. So we're going to go ahead and take it out of the box, and you have your dough hook, your paddle attachment, and some cumbersome styrofoam. I've honestly wanted one of these mixers for so long that I can't even express how happy I am to have one now. I can't wait to make as many recipes as possible. By the way, their name is Colette, named after the badass woman chef from Ratatouille. Okay, so let's get into the recipe. We're going to be making some beignets. So we'll need bread flour, eggs, kosher salt, active dry yeast, evaporated milk, and Crisco. If you've never had a beignet before, you honestly don't know what you're missing and you need to try this as soon as possible. So into the bowl of the stand mixer, I'm going to add 1 1/4 cups of lukewarm water, 1 1/4 teaspoons of yeast, and 1/4 cup of sugar, and mix that just to combine. Next, in a separate bowl, I'm going to beat together 1 egg, a half of a teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 cup of evaporated milk. After our yeast has bloomed, we're going to add this mixture to the stand mixer and mix it together just to combine. Next, we're going to add half of our flour. The recipe calls for 3.5 cups in total, so we're going to be adding 1 3/4 cups and then stirring to combine. Next, we're going to add our 1/8 cup of shortening. Then we'll add the remaining 1 3/4 cups of flour. Next, we're going to knead this until it's nice and smooth for about 5 to 8 minutes. Enjoy this super sped up footage. Now that is finished kneading, we're going to transfer this into a clean greased bowl. I'm going to gently form my dough into a ball and then cover it with plastic wrap in our greased bowl. This needs to sit out at room temperature for about 2 hours or until doubled in size as shown. Next, we're going to punch our dough down so that we can roll it out. And this is a great feeling that everybody in the kitchen will want to try it out. Okay, that's enough. Now we're going to lightly flour our workspace and plop this baby out on the counter. I'm going to flour the top and pre-shape this into a rectangle. And now we have a special guest who's going to help me roll this out. Alright everybody, here's my little sister, Madison.
Hi, and I'm Madison from Adventures of Maddie and Mom, and I'm helping my brother cook today. Yay.
So we're going to roll this out to about 1/4 inch thickness, and then we're going to trim the edges so that we have a perfect rectangle. It's easiest if you use a pizza cutter for this, but you can also use a really sharp knife. And we're going to break this down into 20 even pieces. Did I say 20? I meant 24. Thanks for your help, buddy. No, shoo. Next, I'm going to transfer my beignets over to a baking tray and cover them until they're just ready to go into the fryer. Feel free to roll out your scraps and make more. So we're going to preheat a Dutch oven full of vegetable oil to 350 degrees. So don't make my mistake and put too many in at once. You should only do about 2 to 3 at a time. But once they go into the oil, you're going to use a fork and constantly keep them flipping over. If your beignets aren't puffing up, try using a spoon and use the hot oil to baste over the top of your beignets while they're cooking. A good rule of thumb to tell when these are done is when the oil beneath them stops bubbling as rapidly, or when they're nice and golden brown. So we're going to take these out of the oil and transfer them to a paper towel lined plate. I'm going to fry up a couple more, and I'm only going to do 2 this time so that I have more room to flip them over in the oil. And there we have it, a plate full of pillowy mounds of light, fluffy fried dough known as beignets. To top these off, I'm going to use some honey. And oh yeah, we need a close-up here. We need a close-up. Oh, that's beautiful. You don't want to waste any time here, so top these while they're still piping hot. And then after our honey, we're going to add powdered sugar to the top. Buen provecho, bon appetit, itadakimasu, however you say it. Let's dig in. And oh my god, I'm so excited. These are light, they're fluffy. Oh, that texture is amazing. I can't wait to dig in. Oh my god. Excuse me. You'll have to excuse me. I'm gonna have to step out of frame. Okay, I'm back. Oh, if you like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time on Alex Makes.